Hello, students. I'm Monica, Assistant Professor, ABS Engineering College, Ghaziabad. Today, I'm here to deliver the topic on design and analysis of algorithm, that is, advanced data structures. What do you mean by advanced data structures? Advanced data structures are essential, or we can say the different structures which can efficiently solve the different complex and computational problems, where we can study what are the different computational problems, how they can be solved, how their time complexity can be managed. So here we are given some common advanced data structures, that is a red black tree, B tree, binomial heap, Fibonacci heap, tries, and skip list. We'll be covering these 6 topics in this particular lecture. Now the red black tree. A red black tree, as the name suggests, that it is a tree having red and black color. So we can say that it is a variation of binary search tree. A red black tree consists of 2 types of nodes. One is red and another is black. Depending upon that black height, we can calculate the height of the tree. In a balanced binary search tree, the height is order of log of n, where n is the number of nodes. So the operations that will take in a worst case, that will be order of log of n. Whenever we insert a node in a binary search tree, we insert a node from the leaf node, and that particular node would be of red color. Then the property of the red black tree gets violated because no particular node can have a red child, because a particular node can have 2 black child, one black or one red child. So we have to distinguish between these things. Next is B tree. So B tree, as the name suggests, is a rooted tree with a root T having the following properties. Every node X has the following fields, where we have n of X, where the X is the number of keys that are currently being stored in the node. Number of keys that are being currently stored in the node, that means a particular node has been divided into 4 cells that will contain 4 particular values, and that would be used to store the values and would be used as a pointers. Next point is the n of keys themselves stored in a non-decreasing order. That is, key 1 x is less than equivalent to key 2x is less than equivalent to key nxx. That means you have to store the data in a increasing order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 up to 10. If X is an internal node, it also contains a pointer. That pointer is indicated by n of X plus 1. That means if a particular node has 4 values, or we can say 4 key stores, then the pointer according to them would be 1 plus that particular thing. Suppose we have 4 numbers, 1, 3, 4, and 5. So we have 5 pointers, numbers that are less than 1, numbers that are between 1 to 3, numbers that are between 3 to 4, numbers that are between 4 to 5, and numbers that are greater than 5. So these are the pointers which can be used to store the particular values, or it can be written as C1x, C2x up to CNX1x to its children. Now moving on to the next topic, that is binomial heap. Heap, as we already know, is a data structure that is used to create a tree. 2 types of trees would be created using a heap, that is min heap and max heap. In min heap, we have a particular minimum element at the root node, or in the max heap, we have a particular element, highest element at the root node. So binomial heap was introduced in 1978 by Jane Willian. Jean Vuillemin is a professor in mathematics and computer science. The other name for binomial heap is a mergeable heaps. Different types of operations are performed on binomial heap. That is, we have to make a heap, we have to find the minimum of that heap, we have to create a heap, we have to insert a particular node in the heap, we have to perform union of 2 heaps, or we have to decrease a particular node to a particular value, or we can delete a particular value. These are the different types of operations. Depending upon these operations, the heaps can have different complexities. So binomial heap is a collection of binomial trees. Next is your Fibonacci heap. Fibonacci heap is designed and developed by Friedman and Tarjan in the 1986. It is in ingenious data structures, and analysis is performed on Fibonacci heap. Like binomial heap, Fibonacci heap is a collection of trees with a looser structure. That means the particular nodes are valued or varied between the number of nodes. We can say that Fibonacci heap also have the same number of operations as that of binomial heap, that are make the heap. We can have to find out the minimize the heap. We can insert into heap. We can create union, extract minimum, decrease a particular key, or delete a particular key. So Fibonacci heaps are called the lazy data structures because they delay the work as long as the particular possible fuse is used. There are some nodes which are marked in a Fibonacci heap, and those nodes are of black color. Next is your tries. Tries is another data structure that is a tree-like structure where set of strings are stored. Each node, except the root node, would be storing the letters or alphabets in the nodes. We have to create the complexity. We have to decrease the complexity by creating this tree where the root does not store any value and the other internal nodes will store the value depending upon the prefix values. So complexity increases if two no words have any common prefixes. So prefixes are an important part in a tries. We perform sometimes encoding in tries, and that can be performed using Huffman coding. Next is your skip list. Skip list, as the name suggests, that we have a list that is to be skipped. As we know that in a linear search, if we have to find out a particular element, then we have to search a particular element with each of the positions starting from index 0 till index n. And if we find a particular value at the index n, then that would be its complexity. So worst case time for searching a sorted linked list is order of n, where traversal is a linear, so skipping of node is not prescribed in searching. But in skip list, we create two types of lanes. That is, one is an express lane and another is a normal lane. We can create 4 or 3 pointers in the express lane according to that of the normal lane. That is the starting limit, ending limit, and middle two values. We have to perform the number, or we have to find out a particular number from that using the skip list operation. We'll start searching the node. If we search a particular node on a normal lane, then it will take a maximum time. But if we find out a particular node on an express lane, then it will take lesser time and lesser number of steps would be required because the skipping of node is done. That would be all for today's lecture. These are the references. This is a disclaimer.